What is going on, guys? It is Marathon Trading here with you today, and today we're talking about understanding stock orders. I've seen a lot of videos, and these are quite confusing, at least the ones I've seen. I haven't been able to find a good resource on these, so I thought I would make a quick video. So there's three types of orders: market orders, limit orders, and stop orders. Market orders are when it's filled at the next available price. Limit orders are when you want to buy below the current price or sell above the current price. If it gaps up or down past your limit price, you may not be filled. That's a drawback. We'll explain that a little bit more in a second. And then there's the stop order, which is used once it reaches a certain price. So you've got the stop market. Once it reaches a certain price, you can buy at market, which means next available, or stop limit, which gives it kind of a range for it to execute in, if you want to set your price a little bit more specific. So you've got your regular stock price here, goes up, down, blah, blah, blah. And you get to a certain point. At this point, you're like, okay, this is a good point. I want to buy it, right? Goes up, or I want to sell it at this price. You're right. Just remember, goes up, it's long, goes down, short. But if you just want to buy it at this price, it's called a market order. That means I want to get filled right now as quickly as possible because I think there's going to be this or that. Just get me in the market. Over time, this can be at fault to slippage, which means you'll get filled a few pennies off above or below the price you wanted, which leads us to the next type. So say there's a level of resistance here and you think it's going to drop down from here, but at this point you want to set this price, right, which is a limit sell, meaning you want to short, you want to sell, this is going to bounce down from here. The other side is a limit buy. So from this part, you see that there is a level of support and you think it's going to bounce up from here. So this is a limit buy at this price. Here, if you want to buy a stock that's above the current stock price here, right? If you want to buy it once it reaches this portion, you can use a buy stop market. This means once it reaches this point, I want to get filled no matter what the price is. Just it needs to be above this line. The next would be a sell stop market, which means I want to short this stock once it reaches this price. So if it's at this price right here, and you would set a sell stop market to see this. Maybe it breaks through a level of support, and then you see it going down much farther after this point. So you just want to set a sell stop market and let it sit. On the other hand, you can use a sell stop limit or a buy limit, buy stop limit, which kind of sets the price, right? So if it's right here, you would set your stop limit at this point, and then you set your limit price up above it, which is a buy stop limit. That means I want to get filled in this threshold. You can set it for pennies, you can set it for dollars. Really just depends on what you're trying to do. And then on the other hand, if you want to short a stock, once it gets past that, it can rise too quickly through this point to get filled. That is the exact same with a limit. A limit sell, if it blows through this, it won't get filled. So if it rises too quickly through this, it won't get filled. That's the drawback on this, and that's when you could use a buy stop market, right? Because that means I just want to get filled once it reaches this price point. On the other hand, you have the sell stop limit, which you have your stop price and you have your limit price, and you want to get filled in this area, and you only want to pay for this. But at the same time, if it falls too quickly to be filled, you might miss out on that. But in the long run, I do truly believe that this helps with kind of maintaining your price. You'll hold those pennies instead of losing those using market orders all the time. So the next type of order is a trailing stop order. So let's say you get in right here, you set this down $1, 5% below this price, and you want to exit once it reaches that, but it goes up. So this follows, it trails the stock price by that 5% or that dollar, however you have it set. Goes up a little bit more, you have that following. And then let's say it drops back down. It stays put. It stays in the same place and you sell. It gets you out of the position because it follows it up all the way, right? Trailing stop order. And then just one last thing I want to go over is good till canceled versus day orders. Day orders are, I want to see if it reaches this price level today before market close. And if it's not by market close, I don't want it. Good till canceled. GTC is, I don't care what day it fills on. I don't care how long it takes, but I want to get in when that hits that point until I go in personally and set it. But that is our video today, guys. Just discussing types of orders. I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know if there's anything I can improve on. Please comment, like, subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Bye.